A PKR MP has urged the authorities to investigate a recent video that implicated Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim and MACC Chief Commissioner Azam Baki. Meanwhile, the woman featured in a video has denied claims that she is a proxy for Shamsul Iskandar. Stay tuned for updates. Pasir Gudang MP Hassan Abdul Karim has called for the MACC to investigate the video which had implicated MACC Chief Azam Baki and Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim. Hassan was referring to a video released last night which featured a conversation between businessperson Albert Tei and a woman whose face is blurred. The woman, who is said to allegedly be a proxy for Anwar's former senior aide, Shamsul Iskandar Akin, had claimed that Shamsul had discussed Tei's case with Azam. Hassan noted that while the video should still be regarded as hearsay for now, the graft-busting agency has a duty to investigate it. He told Malaysiakini that if it is authentic, Azam must be probed. He added that to avoid the perception of conflict of interest, he should be recused from any role in the investigation. Besides Azam, the PKR MP also argued that Anwar should also be subjected to corruption investigations if the claims are true. He said no immunity should be made available for any current Prime Minister from investigation involving any form of criminal offence, especially corruption or abuse of power. Hassan also said that the PKR Disciplinary Board has a duty to call Shamsul to answer to charges of tarnishing PKR's image. He said natural justice must be given to Shamsul to defend himself and explain. Tei's lawyer Mahajot Singh had also urged for Azam to resign or go on leave. In a statement, he said in these circumstances, the only lawful and credible options available to Azam are to resign, recuse himself, or take immediate garden leave. This is pending the appointment of an independent and truly impartial investigative body. He said that this is not a matter of opinion or politics, but is a matter of law. He also questioned whether the government will uphold the rule of law or continue down the path of rule by law at this critical moment. Mahajot added that the MACC cannot lawfully or credibly investigate the allegations as long as Azam remains the head of the commission. In a video expose on November 25th, a woman who is said to be Shamsul's proxy had claimed that he had met with Azam at an undisclosed time to ask the MACC chief about Tei's case, referring to the Sabah mining scandal. Malaysiakini has contacted Azam, Shamsul, representatives from the Prime Minister's office as well as Hajiji's office for comment. Meanwhile, earlier today, the woman, now identified as Sofia Rini Buyong, denied being a proxy to Shamsul and stressed that she had never met Anwar regarding the allegations made by Tei. In a separate video released last night, Sofia had acknowledged meeting Albert Tei but accused him of spreading falsehoods and slander about her. She also clarified that she has never met nor held any discussions with Anwar regarding the allegations. Sofia also maintained that she has never discussed matters related to mining licenses with Shamsul. According to her, the meeting with Tei was arranged by him and secretly recorded without her consent. She said the meeting lasted over an hour, during which Tei repeatedly pushed his narrative and tried to persuade her to agree with it. Sofia claimed the situation appears to be a coordinated attempt to tarnish the reputations of both Anwar and Shamsul. She added that it also seems to be part of a strategy to undermine the government through undemocratic means. She also dismissed accusations that there were funds given to Shamsul on the mining licenses, which were said could be recouped later. Sofia said she has consulted her lawyer and the police and urged authorities to investigate the matter. In conjunction with Malaysiakini turning 26 and the upcoming Sabah state election, from now to 30th November, you can subscribe or renew your Malaysiakini package with 25% off. Click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on your screen to enjoy this exclusive offer. Meanwhile, Anwar said Shamsul's resignation as his senior political secretary demonstrates the government's commitment to maintaining a high standard of integrity. Speaking during a town hall session in Sabah today, he stressed that Shamsul's decision to step down was unprecedented in the country's administration.
Baru ini ada kes sosiopolitik dituduh, terus berhenti. Mana ada dulu macam tu? Ada tuduhan terus berhenti, panggil SPRM siasat. Barulah kita ada integrity. I told my staff, if you are found to be guilty, you have to face the music. Full investigations. Bawa ke mahkamah. Baru betul kita jaga negara ini.
Shamsul had announced his resignation as Anwar's senior political secretary on Thursday. In a post on X, Shamsul said he was made to understand that there is an attempt to attack him with an issue that could ruin the government's image and vowed to defend himself. From now on, you can also listen to KiniNews on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Scan the QR code on the screen to follow us. While we are on the topic of Shamsul, a past leader has lodged a police report over claims that Albert had channeled funds to him. In the report, which was filed at the Tawau police station, Fadli said that although Shamsul has resigned as the Prime Minister's political secretary, that does not absolve him of responsibility. According to Free Malaysia Today, he said Shamsul must be investigated and investigations must be conducted fairly. Fadli added that past members and several NGOs are planning to lodge more police reports on the matter, with several already filed in Terengganu and Negeri Sembilan. Previously, Tei had implicated Shamsul in the mining scandal. Tei claimed that he spent 629,000 ringgit on Shamsul after being purportedly assured that he could recoup the money channeled to politicians in Sabah. Among other things, Tei claimed to have paid for renovations, appliances, and furnishings for 2 properties. Meanwhile, Shamsul has lodged a report against Albert over his claim linking Anwar to video recordings of several Sabah politicians in the mining license scandal. In a post on Facebook yesterday, Shamsul said he had filed a police report against Tei, who had made accusations and slanderous allegations that there was an order from Anwar to make recordings about several Sabah politicians. He added that this act of slander is clearly a sinister conspiracy to tarnish the PM's image and is a planned effort to undemocratically topple the government, especially during the Sabah election campaign period. Shamsul stressed that he will not let any individual use his name or his previous position to try to overthrow the government or tarnish the Prime Minister's good name. He added that he is ready to cooperate with any investigation by any enforcement agencies, including the MACC. The police report was lodged against Tei's claim in a video which was uploaded on the Pejuang Tun Mahathir Facebook page. According to the video timestamp, the recording was made last Friday. Next, we have a branded capsule brought to you by Bernama ASEAN.
More local small and medium enterprises, SMEs, are taking global stage by penetrating the ASEAN market following ASEAN Free Trade Agreements AFTAs. Under ASEAN Economic Community AEC, aim to establish a free trade area. A food supplement OEM manufacturing company, Alpha Active Industries, testifies that the regional packs have made exporting in the ASEAN market more cost-effective by giving SMEs a pricing advantage.
So I'll talk about first initiative. First initiative here is their ability to have us to negotiate free trade agreements. So right now, whenever I want to export something to, example, Thailand, my client actually can import it with 0% tax. That is thanks to the free trade agreements that we have signed, that MITI has actually negotiated with the ASEAN countries. So when you're looking at our competitors, let's say for example from Europe or from Australia, so they might not have the same amount of tax relief that we have. So before we actually enter the market, we already have a pricing advantage.
The AEC has come a long way following the narrative of the AEC Blueprint 2025 and also the 2015. In making ASEAN a seamless single production and investment hub, we strive towards becoming a region that promotes the free flow of goods, services, capital, and innovation. To this end, we have successfully concluded negotiations in upgrading the ITIGA to further reduce tariff and non-tariff barriers for intra-trade ASEAN.
And that is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to KiniTv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, X, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm Camelia. Thanks for watching.